Did the relationship end because of the cheating?
Nah, we kept going, and
Okay.
we don't go together no more. But we kept going, and then shit, we eventually
What
broke
ended
up.
that relationship in particular?
Just we were young. You feel me?
Okay. Let me ask, since we don't have a woman in the room, let me ask what I think a woman might ask. Why not leave? Why cheat?
At the end of the day, we all growing, being evolving people. That's why I say like sometimes it don't be that. It don't even be about the other person. It just be about you.
It's
You
an
might got
opportunity to get something new.
insecurity. Might got insecurities or something that you might be battling with internally. Like it's no reason to.
Was there insecurity in that situation?
I was young. I thought I needed to be validated by fucking the hoe. Straight up, like I'm being dead ass. Like shit, that would a nigga see around him. So shit, nigga need hoes and money. So shit, that's what I'm finna do. You know what I'm saying?
I like the honesty.
So
I like the honesty.
That's just me being self-aware. Like, hey, I'm being accountable. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, but that's why I say like I'm always this same person to them. You know what I'm saying? Like I was wrong. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
I was selfish. That's why I'm able to remain in. Like we might not be as close, but we still can communicate and be cordial or whatever because I ain't no goddamn lame ass nigga like kicking the other one. Like I'm gonna apologize. Like I'm the type of nigga I like reconciliation. Not even we ain't got to reconcile. We just get some type of closure. Like
Closure.
You know what I'm saying?
Closure is very important. It's underrated. Not necessarily for the sake of a relationship going forward, but just to understand peace, and then also gives us opportunity to improve.
Even if I did something wrong, tell me.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit,
right. Yeah, you might not get it right. You ain't gotta
ghost me and then don't even feel like, man, I can't. Like, man, you can tell me.
Closure is a very, very important sign of maturity, though, because a lot of people would say, "How many times you heard a person say, so and so, you and so stop talking? Why? They know what they did. I hate that because that means you're afraid of a hard conversation."
Not necessarily. That's some bullshit.
Oh, you don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you
said what?
You don't,
bro, you don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck. Bro, sometimes, bro, I learned this from a woman. Sometimes it be like you don't owe nobody explanation, even if it's somebody you really, really, your best friend or whoever. Like, bro, it take a. You ever ask?
No, you owe no one nothing. But
look,
a sign of maturity is to have the conversation.
True, for fact. But here this
because did you really care about the person if you don't give them an opportunity to grow?
I always cared about the person. I'm gonna give them an opportunity to grow.
By just leaving them?
Sometimes you gotta leave. Sometimes you gotta leave me. What if you a bad habit to me and you don't know it and I know it, or if we don't know it? Like my homeboy, he got this thing.
If I'm a bad, you say I'm a bad habit.
Yeah, like my homeboy got this thing.
If I'm a bad habit for you and I don't know, but you do, and you just ghost, I'm gonna think, what did I do wrong?
But what if I explain to you, you don't understand, and then it mess up something else?
You gave him an opportunity.
But I'm not really speaking on ghosting. The thing I was speaking on is like always not explaining myself. Like you was like. The conversation needs to happen with maturity between me and the person that happened between two.
Right.
Like I was saying, you ever somebody asked you something, a question, and you didn't realize how much it took out of you to go back and explain all that all over again? I may not.
What made it difficult to explain?
It's just like
to hurt someone's feelings.
No, I'm saying if I already done apologized about it and we done talked about it between me and the person that it actually affected, the top two, that's what you was talking about. Like, you know, because I've been in a situation where something happened. I don't want to explain. Something bad happened.
Yeah.
And some reactions were made. Some life decisions were made. I parted my ways from this person.
Okay.
We didn't talk to after a funeral had to bring us together.
That's usually how funerals work. Family member, I'm assuming?
It's close enough.
Okay.
The same thing to me.
Fair enough.
Two people outside that circle knew, and that was it. But they didn't know that we had got. One of them did because he called and said something about it. That's how I found out about the funeral. Well, I found out before. I knew about the passing, but he was like, "Hey, bro, it might be that time to, you know, because in my circle, it's close, tight knit. You got people outside, but it's so close. So I'm saying all this to say, I don't owe nobody. Like, if they ask me, you know, how y'all got back together, I ain't got to explain that to you.
No, not getting back together. I'm saying if we were to stop being friends today,
right,
without any explanation, That's what I'm saying. Like if you give a person to choose better for themselves going forward. Like say for instance, he cheated on his woman back in the day, and she leaves him. But in his mind, he don't understand why that hurt her so much. But she tells him on the way out. Or if they break up, have a conversation a few months down the line, maybe they don't get back together, but she tells him, "This is what you did to me. This is why."
So you think if she just leaves and pack her stuff and don't come back, that's immaturity?
I didn't say it's immaturity.
No, I'm asking you. I'm saying you think.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying yeah. I don't think that's immaturity. I'm saying giving him the opportunity to grow and make himself better for somebody else. If just in general, it doesn't necessarily have to be a cheating situation, but just let's say it wasn't cheating. Let's say you were going through a situation where you weren't keeping a job, you weren't doing what a man's supposed to do in a relationship, right? And then she just leaves. And you're like, damn, I thought we was rocking solid. Like you used to do, like you gave me no signs of it, no indication of why you left. And then maybe 6 months down the road, you come back to the same lady, have the conversation. It's like, well, look, you don't do this, you don't do this, you don't do this, and I can't have a man around that doesn't do those things. That gives him an opportunity to grow.
Yeah.
Everything is, man, it all got comfort. Like they were saying at the beginning, it all got layers and different perspectives and everything.
Mm-hmm. I'm not saying my way is the only thing that's right. That's just my perception of things.
Like, at the end of the day, man, a lot of people just not selfless. You know what I'm saying? Like, and shit.
You said selfless or sensitive?
Selfless.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, they gonna do what's best for them. So shit. And that's gonna determine if they even, you know what I'm saying, want to go shoot, talk about it, whatever. But in his situation, I'm saying between two people, like, because at the end of the day, like, shit, some people just don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me ask
I'd
you
rather
this.
not go through have the hard conversation.
Let me ask you this: if you don't argue with your best friends and people that you love, do you really love them? If you never have a disagreement, like, how do you check people? No one ever checks you that loves you?
Yeah.
How do they check you?
Shit.
It doesn't have to be an argument, but how do they check you? Like, they just call you out?
Call me out, argue, whatever.
Okay, so if a person is known you throughout the entirety of your life and they've never called you out on anything or never checked you on anything, either they're lying to you or they don't love you, based on what you just said.
Or I haven't known them long enough to do nothing to them, or shit, that might not be in my character where I need to be getting checked.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I say shit be new. You might just be a cool nigga who, man, he ain't doing that crazy. He just coming up, pulling up, smoking, going home to his kid.
Gotcha.
Like, shit, what the hell I'm gonna check him about? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay. Let me throw some that's a little bit more broad then. If you got a guy that's a friend of yours and you know he's a deadbeat dad, he doesn't do anything for his children, you say something?
Well, I gotta say something. That nigga know you ain't shit.
If he my partner, hell yeah.
Man,
Is he your friend?
We
Is he
grown.
your friend? Is he your friend? Are you friends with guys that do that?
Hell no, bro. Fuck you mean? I'm excuse my language. I'm sorry. That people, but I don't like people who take care of it. I'm sorry. I apologize, bro. I guess that's a trick, but I don't like. Hey man, you got kid, take care. Hey bro, if you got kid, you done slept with that young. You done put your cell phone in her pocketbook. That's all I'm gonna say. And a charger come out, put it back in the wall. Yeah, we gonna keep it very PG-13.
Put it back in the wall.
Man, I can't stand that, man. I get it. Yeah, I'm gonna say something about it, but it's like this. If you're stabbing me, you think I'm gonna sit here and be like, hey, bro, you stabbing me? I know he's stabbing me. My bad. Let me get this man up off me. That it hurt.
Yeah.
Like, bro, no. Like, we grown for real. We grown.
Yeah.
Well, I love these types of talk. We grown.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you stay with your mama, you still grown. You stay with Jay, you got your own apartment, you still grown. Bro, you at the age of accountability.
Mm-hmm.
You know you got 3, 2, 1, whatever, depend on you. And you can't, man, bro, I'm gone because I ain't know you was like that. That trifling.
Yeah.
That real trifling, man. Bye. I'm ghosting you. Yes, I have ghosted people. That's kind of my thing. I would ghost you. Like, I'm being honest. Like, I would that have Barlow's would ghost you if you don't take care of your kids. I don't want that to rub off on me.
Yeah.
You know them your kids, they hungry. They told you they hungry. Why I gotta tell you that you ain't doing right? Now, if you down bad, things happen. That's different.
Yeah, it's different.
Bro, I know what you just asked us. We were talking about them niggas. You know your homeboy, you smoke with, you kick it with, shot it cool. Hey, don't let you have a job, man, bro. Hey, man,
Cut the cord.
out here.
All right, let me shift into something else. What has been worse for the black mind? World Star or Love and Hip Hop?
You said World Star?
Or Love and Hip Hop? Which one is worse for the black mind?
I think at this point, Love and Hip Hop. Me personally, I think the overall representation matters. You feel me? And at least on World Star, you can find some real shit. You can find some information. You know what I'm saying? But now when we talking about like Love and Hip Hop and all that shit, now you're cultivating this culture of just this now, you know, F&F culture. You feel me? Like, just because it's already scripted that way. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's real life scenarios, but it's like, that's what we already know that's being popularized and pushed, but we need better representation if we really want to change the overall, like, image of what we gonna call our culture. You feel me? Like, and to say, like, for Love and Hip Hop to have all of these different kind of, and it really started with kind of like basketball wise, for real. Like, that was really the big one.
Yeah.
And then all of these other shits I
off.
feel like kind of picked up for real. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a way bigger detriment to the culture as far as like us really kind of coming together, because ain't none of that shit.
You guys agree?
Yeah, I agree, but I also kind of see it teach us toxicity too. But at the same time, if you look real deep, it got a message in it.
Which one?
Love and Hip Hop.
Okay. What's the
And
message?
Shit, we need to love our kids more. Straight up, like shit. I'm being for real.
No, I didn't see that coming. That's why it's coming up hard. I didn't see that
Because
coming.
we just came over the kids conversation.
Yeah.
But I'm being dead ass.
Yeah. No, I feel you. It just caught me off guard because I didn't see that coming.
Like me, like being
And I don't
raised,
watch it, so,
being
like,
raised
I
by
don't
my
know.
folk, like I couldn't see myself doing that. You know what I'm saying? Just 'cause I feel like, man.
When you say love our kids more in relation to Love and Hip Hop, I mean, watching these adults, you're saying because they didn't get the love and the attention they need as children, that's why they act out? Okay.
Exactly.
Gotcha. What you got on that, Barlos?
Can you repeat the question?
Which one is worse for the culture, the mindset of black people? World Star Hip Hop or Love and Hip Hop?
I'm gonna just say both of them. Entertainment as a whole, like even what we do, I'm gonna put y'all down. Hey, I'm a hypocrite, man. What I'm doing now is trying to get on, and we were talking about that outside. Remember we were talking about like what's the difference between a preacher and a rapper or a singer, artist, whatnot. And you know how the Bible talk about false prophets. Nigga, they ain't just talking about Creflo Dollar. Nigga, Future is preaching to the kids. He on the stage with a microphone too. He got an audience too. Creflo Dollar got his audience. It's just on Sundays and Wednesdays. And he got a stage and he got a microphone. We preaching right now, folks. Listen to us. Come on, what you mean? Like, black folk, we was screwed up a long time. But listen, entertainment, like that was a thing that they use our dysfunction, our pain, our hurt, all against us, and we dumbly do it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm getting too man. But yeah, bro. Entertainment, like I mean, even my son potholes, like it's trash. But like. Yeah, man, entertainment has done a number. I'm really trying to watch my words and stuff, but entertainment, so excuse for the arms and everything, but entertainment has done a number, good and bad, and they knew it was doing good when they first started, so that's why they switched it. Like, I think right around that NWA time, that's when things really like, because I hate when, like, say you ask me the question, like, so, what do you, your music, why do you talk about such and such, like, your music is so why you, man, this where I come from, this what going on. Man, bro, come on, we all done grew up around folks that's in the hood, or if you ain't from it, hey, that shit be going on, but it don't be going on all day. You got niggas in the hood who got 10 bodies and still, they better comedians than Cedric the Entertainer. Like, but that go back to watching our kids and loving our kids too. So, man, entertainment been fucking us up. Like, bro, entertainment got us fucked up. Boy, you ain't even got, man, Future said, do Molly, XC, and Percocet the same damn time, and nigga done tried it. Nigga say you gotta have a stick when you walk down the street. Young nigga got a stick. Everybody got a fucking teardrop on their fucking on their face for a tattoo. Everybody got a 5-point star. Man, I remember when goddamn, if you was that one black kid in the hood who had one tattoo, you was the baddest nigga on the block. Now, nigga, your toenail gotta be tattooed from head to toe, nigga. Like to be
Toenail.
hard. Like what the fuck
Yo,
is
I'm
going
about,
on?
I feel I'm about to see a tattoo.
Like,
I just thought about it. It's like
Nigga
it's
got they whole.
it's gonna be
nigga got
crazy.
they
It's
whole
gonna be a
ass
lady.
tatted. Like,
It's gonna
what
be a
the
lady
fuck?
too. It's
Like,
gonna be something pretty.
For real, like bro.
It's gonna be a star.
Matter of fact, you think I'm bullshitting? Boondock said that shit about the little person when gangster was that. Hey, bro, it's gangster. Bro, hey, it's a lot of licious with the gangsters going on out here, player.
Boondock be telling you a lot of shit if you
yeah,
know what's
that's
going on.
That's just how I feel. I'm sorry, but that's just how I feel. I think to answer the question like that, yeah, entertainment is fucked up, both of them. It ain't just one. All of
It's
it.
all
like,
part of what it's all part of what's going on though. It ain't that part. That just one little plug in
Yeah,
the
I
system.
feel.
Gotcha.
And I'm probably part of the problem too. I ain't gonna out myself. So shit, nigga,
Nah,
point the
everybody
finger at me if you
gotta
want
be
to.
held
That's a
Yeah.
human.
Yeah,
I mean, but
everybody
that's
gotta
a
be
human
held.
side
Yeah,
of it.
yeah. Because like you said, entertainment as a whole, you got once you do that, then shit.
But
everybody
that's why I
gets
try
sued
to
up.
watch my messages too in my videos and things because shit, yeah.
Taking a shift and we'll take a shift to something. We'll go a bit more in music in a second. What's more chaotic? This is probably more so for you based on the conversation we had not too long ago. What's more chaotic? Waiting for a sure release raffle or lines at events, clubs, events? Which one would you say is the more chaotic situation?
Oh, you gotta come back for the next part.